We're only in 3 competitions this year, and realistically, we're not winning the Premier League, so it's just the League Cup and FA Cup. They've got potential cup glory to chase, and those 2 cup runs could easily drop to 1 cup run, as we've got a very difficult 4th round League Cup game against Man City today. Yes, and welcome back, or welcome to our Manchester United Football Manager series. As I mentioned there, today's game, another Manchester derby. We've already had one early on in the season. It's the 2nd Manchester derby in about a month, 2 months, as we are away to Man City in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. But before that Man City game today, a quick catch-up. There's only one game, actually, we've played prior to that Man City game, and it was the home game in the Premier League against Brighton. Another must-win game, really. Our home games, we must try to maximise points, especially against those teams that are lesser than us. Well, are they lesser these days? I'm not sure. But inside the first half, we did take the lead. Dorgu, he's been really good for us this year. Driving run into the box and smashes it into the top corner. And we took the lead after about 33 minutes there with Dorgu. And that, in fact, was the way that the game ended. So a 1-0 victory against Brighton. So they needed to win that game, and we did. We played pretty well, to be fair. 18 shots, 10 on target against Brighton's 8 and 2. XG better. Possession, we're not holding on to possession really with this tactic, so perhaps something to look at. But a clean sheet, very happy with that. And of course, the 3 points. And although we're focusing, of course, on the League Cup today, it does mean in the Premier League, we are now into the top 8. So after 9 games, I think we'd take that to be in the top 8. And we're only 2 points off our target. So pretty good, considering we've now got a good run of fixtures, which, well, we hope it's going to be a good run of fixtures. So pretty happy with that start, to be fair. All the frees, basically. 3 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses. Scored 14, conceded 12. Would like to concede a little bit less than that and probably score a few more. So still work to do, of course. Worth noting, we've not really been through this Premier League table, but after 9 games, Man City lead the way. But Nottingham Forest are right there with them on 22 points. Liverpool are 1 point back on 21. And then Arsenal 19 and 3 points back to Spurs. And then we've got Leeds, Villa and ourselves in the top 8. Bottom 3, Wolves on 4, Sunderland on 4 points. Maybe to be expected, although Sunderland not reflective to how they're actually performing in actual Premier League. But a newly promoted team, and Wolves struggling, of course, in real life as well. But a real surprise here, Newcastle, just 7 points from the first 9 games. And they are really struggling early on this season. As are Chelsea. They've only won 2 games, one of which was against us, of course. And they find themselves in 14th. But again, they're on 10 points, and that's only 4 off us. So, 6th place down to 14th. There's only 6 points separating. So this is going to change a lot all season. But let us come away from that and let us get in to this game against Manchester City today then. And this is the team we're going with. And a little bit of rotation today, as we've done in the previous 2 rounds. Of course, we were up against lesser opposition in those previous 2 rounds. Bradford and then Middlesbrough. Much stiffer competition today against Man City. But I wanted to be fair, of course, to Obi, who scored 3 League Cup goals in 2 games. So he is going to continue to start for us today. Mainu and Ugarte have played central midfield for those 2 League Cup games. They retain their places. Mazraoui is going to come in at right wing back. Martinez, his first start in a long time, trying to build some fitness up for him. And then we've kept some regular starters in Delit, Yoro, Lumens and Dorgu in Buemo on the right. Mount comes in for Cunha on the left. So we've sort of swapped out half the squad, so we've got a fairly balanced squad, but if Man City go with their strongest or a strong lineup, then it could be a difficult afternoon or evening, I assume, being a League Cup game. But that's the team we're going with. I think it was fair to Obi to keep his starting berth, so let's see how we go as we get this one underway. And I think it's safe to say Man City have gone pretty strong, haven't they? They've swapped the keeper out, Ortega coming in for Donnarumma, but apart from that, that looks a pretty damn strong squad. So, yeah, might be a difficult evening, but let's see how we go. As we then said, a very strong lineup for Manchester City for a League Cup game. But then a lot of the teams do take it seriously now. It's a good chance to get a cup. Good chance to build some confidence. And perhaps we could have done that, but really, Premier League, I want to get back into the Europa. So with that run of games coming, I want to keep the squad as fresh as possible. But we are underway. Then Obi gets us underway. He retains his place. Hopefully, he can get a big goal against our Manchester rivals today. Inside 10 minutes, Man City have a throw, and that's gone straight over the head of... That's a penalty. Is it a penalty? It is a penalty. Was that inside the area? Clearly was. And that's not the start we want inside 10 minutes. Haaland's going to step up. Lumens is in goal. That's saved a penalty already this year. Can he do the business here? Haaland. Oh, I thought he had a chance there, Lumens, but no. Haaland scores. 1 goal in 1 match. Yeah, he's not started a League Cup game then, has he? And they've brought him in for the big one today. Lumens got close to this. From what I saw. Yeah, a bit of a stumbling dive there in the end, but Man City take the lead. This is a little bit of a free hit for us. Of course, we'd love to win a cup. But as I say, I'm trying to prioritise the league in terms of that top 6. Did I say top 8 earlier? We're in the top 8 currently, but we need to be in the top 6, of course, to guarantee Europa League. Hopefully top 7. 45 minutes then, we've got a throw. We've created nothing so far, but Mbumo's on the ball. Into Lissandro Martinez starting his first game for a very long time. Dorgu, he's been great for us all year, and Dorgu has equalised. He's absolutely fantastic at left wing back. We talked about finding a new left wing back, but I'm not sure we need to. That's 2 goals in the last 2, and it's 2 in 3 in the League Cup for Dorgu. Turns his defender, plenty of space, and sends it into the opposite corner. And we equalise at the Etihad 1-1 after 35 minutes. And Dorgu doing the business again for us here. Say, we hadn't created much before that, and Man City straight back on the attack then. As Ake has it, and yeah, we might be momentarily level, but Man City probing again. Foden gets it back. This is just 1-2. We're not really getting tight enough. Oh, that's a good save from Lumens, though. Good, strong save. Man City going to have a corner, but it's not going to come to anything. But now we're getting plenty of highlights as Lewis over this free kick for City. Oh, that's a nice little move into Haaland. Marmoush. And that's another good save from Lumens, keeping us in the game at the moment. Well, we get to the break all square. It has been pretty much dominance from City. 11 shots, 9 on target. We've only had the 3 with 2 on target, one of those being a goal. But look at the XG, 1.79 to City, 0.22. Possession, we're just soaking it all up. But we're in the game still, and that's the main thing here. Second half, Savinho on for Bernardo Silva. And we'll probably make quite a few subs at the hour mark. Bring on some stronger players off the bench. That might make a difference. Man City have got a free kick in a dangerous position. We're nearly at that hour mark where we want to make our changes. Can we hold on till then? Yes, off the bar. And that'll be a goal kick. And we will make those changes now. So I'm going to bring Shaw on for Martinez. He's played an hour, so that's good for his return to fitness. Going to bring Bruno on. And we'll bring Xerxes on up top for Obi. So Obi has got an hour against Man City. All right, Dorgu into Xerxes now on the pitch. Mount has given it away, though. Man City turn over possession, but Fernandez had a stab at it. Thought he had it back there, but he hasn't. It's found its way to Marmoush. And Man City have been the dominant team today. Can they create another opening here? We hope not, but it's on those wide areas. Marmoush is through. Lumens has made another save. He's certainly been our man of the match so far. 70 minutes gone, and Fernandez is over a free kick. Can we create an opening here? We go long. Man City clear, though. They're going to turn over the possession. And they're on the counter. It's Lewis. We're trying to get back. We're flooding back. But again, just let them on the inside. But Lumens, as usual today, has made a save. And I think we're going to make some final substitutions here. I'm going to bring Ahmad on, right wing back. And I am going to bring Cunha on for Mount. 10 to go, Man City with a throw, but we intercept and Mbumo has it, but we just can't keep hold of possession, and that is a great cross. Deep searching cross, and Savinho has scored for City. It's 2-1. We were hanging in there for quite a while, but unfortunately now City, and Mbumo had it there, but again, we've done that so much today, just gave it away. Doku, what a ball that is. Yeah, can't deny, that is a fantastic ball. And we'll have to try and go attacking at the end here. Try and get one back. 2 minutes left to play. It looks like it's going to finish to Man City 2, United 1, and it does. To be fair, that was a good battling performance. We put out a weaker side than Man City. Even if we put out our stronger side, Man City are a lot better than us currently. We've got a couple of seasons to go before we can get to that quality, I would suggest. So, yeah, we do go out of the cup. but we kept it respectable. 2-1. And we'll continue to focus on the league now. Okay, we are out of the League Cup then, and just 2 competitions remain. The Premier League, which, of course, we're not fighting for this year, and the FA Cup once we join that in January in the 3rd round. So it's full focus on the Premier League. We'll do the Forest game now, and then next episode, we'll probably be back for, I'm thinking about Aston Villa and Newcastle. But yeah, before that, let's get in to this Nottingham Forest game. Okay, this is the team we're going with then. It's Lummens in goal. Yoro, De Ligt and Martinez retains his place in the back 3. That's because Dorgu is very tired. So Shaw's going to go at left wing back. Dallow's in at right wing back. Fernandez, Casemiro back in central midfield. Mbumo keeps his place on the right. Cunha back in on the left. And Šeško back in up top. Now we're away to Forest, who of course are second in the Premier League on the same points as City, so this is not going to be an easy afternoon for us. Okay, this is the Forest lineup then. Very strong. As we know from real life, they've been, well, not so much this year, but last year of course. And there we see, actually they've chopped 2 points behind, but they've got a game in hand. So they're staying still on the same points as City, but it's Liverpool that have gone top, I think, briefly from that league table. And we've got the winter ball in action today. And let's see how we go. Our strongest lineup, pretty much our strongest lineup, although Dorgu is not on left wing back. So, and we're still not sure on right wing back, whether it's Dalot, Ahmad or Mazraoui, really. But a minute in, we've got our first highlight. Alessandro Martinez, I think he will be our left-sided centre-back once he's fully fit. We weren't going to play him today. It was just that Dorgu's tired. So we'll push Shaw out to the left. But Mbumo's got it on the right for us. Ross is in. Cunha, and that is 1-0 inside 2 minutes here. And that is a fantastic start for us. We haven't scored many goals this season, and we don't score many first. So that is a big help, hopefully, for us. And Mbumo has had a really good start to the season, and Cunha at the back post headers us in to a 1-0 lead here. Oh, 35 minutes gone here. We've not even had another highlight since that opening goal inside 2 minutes. The play looks pretty balanced. We're actually dominating more in possession today, which is good to see. But yeah, no real key chances as we're going to head into the break then with a 1-0 lead, and we'll keep the team the same. The team is staying the same for this second half. What we'll look to do is get Dorgu in on around about the hour mark for Martinez and push Shaw back into that back 3. And just before that hour mark, we've got another highlight of Shaw on the ball, who's given it away. And Forest are going to come away with this, aren't they? Can we turn it back over? No, he's passed Martinez very easily, and we always see chances from those wide areas. I do think it's the game because we're scoring most of our goals from those wide areas as well. But we're at the hour mark, so let us make those changes, which is going to be Shaw coming back in there. And Dorgu. Yeah, just check the out of possession as well. Other than that, I'm going to keep things the same for now. 64 minutes, Fernandez over a free kick for us. Really need a second goal here. Whipped in. It's out though to Forest, and Mbumo gets it back though. Cunha outside the area. Off the post. Half keeper, half post I think there. And Cunha nearly doubled his goal output for today. But it remains at 1-0. Fernandez back on the ball. Long searching ball to Mbumo, who has it now into Šeško. Holds the ball up well. Yoro to Dalot. Dalot down the right hand side. Can he find a cross here? He can. Cunha's in there again. Keeper punches. Dorgu back into Šeško to Cunha. Oh, and that clips the bar as well. Cunha scored, hit the post and the bar. That was clipping the bar, so it was always high, that one, but so close again. 74 minutes gone. And I think I'm going to bring Ugarte on for Casemiro. And I don't want to change too much more than that at the moment. Oh, Forest, this is a nasty free kick, isn't it? 79 minutes gone. Zinchenko over it. And it's in the back of the net. Forest equalised with 10 to go. Oh, we've had our chances to put this one away. That is disappointing. Not much Lummens can do on that. Let's bring Ahmad on. Fernandez hasn't played great. I'm going to bring Mainu on for Fernandez as well. Last 10 minutes. Mainu on the ball now to Mbumo. Back to Ugarte. Mbumo again. Holding on to it. A bit too much there. Yoro finds De Ligt. Into Ugarte. Short. Nice ball to Cunha. Cunha to Dorgo. Dorgo, lovely ball to Sesko. No, Sesko. That was great football. But the big man couldn't finish it off. Ah. Oh. We've had our chances today, and now please don't say Forest are going to put us to the sword here. Oh no, not from these areas. The ball in. We get it out on the first attempt. Forest still have it though. That's off the bar. Oh dear. They've got 3 minutes left. Is it going to finish 1-1? I think it is. That is... It's a good result coming into it because Forest have been great this season. But we played so well. We created so many chances. Good, clear chances. Cunha a couple. Sesko really the biggest chance there to score the second. But in the end, we have to accept a point. As I say, in the great scheme of things, that is a good point. But I think looking at the game today, we certainly could have won and took all 3 points today. So there we go. We take another draw. So after 10 games, we have 13 points, 3 wins, 4 draws, 3 losses. After Brentford, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth play, we could be as low as 11th, but I'm pretty sure we'll still be in the top half. But as I've been saying, been battering on about it, we're now in a better run of games, although the next one is probably difficult away to Spurs. But then we've got home to Everton, away to Palace, home to West Ham, away to Wolves, home to Bournemouth, away to Villa, home to Newcastle, home to Wolves to finish the year. So hoping to turn that around where we've got more wins than draws and obviously more wins than losses once we reach the end of the year. But to be fair, those 2 games, although disappointing in losing against City, it was a fighting performance with a weaker team. So not too bad, but ultimately does mean we're out of the cup, which is a shame because we can't win that now this year. But the Forest game, very positive. They're a good team this year. And disappointing that we got a point, which is a positive in a way because we would have taken a point coming into the game. But that's probably one of our best performances this year. So solid point. We've now got to follow that up against Spurs. But as I say, next episode, we'll return for a double header away to Villa and home to Newcastle. So there'll be quite a few games we get through. Another 6 games. We'll do that off episode and then we'll do a recap. And the games we showcase live, so to speak, on the next episode will be Villa and Newcastle. But as always, if you're enjoying this series, you're not already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell to be made aware of when these episodes drop. And if you do me a massive favour, smash that like button. And we'll be back very soon for that Aston Villa and Newcastle double header.